What's going on, my YouTube friends? This is my first video of 2021, so Happy New Year to all of you, and congratulations on surviving 2020. So I've been writing and recording a lot of new music with the boys in Reasons Above All, links in the description below. One of the things I've always wanted to do for recording the drums is make a subkick microphone. So for those of you who don't know what a subkick is, it's basically turning a speaker into a microphone. And people like to use that a lot to capture low-end bass frequencies of, say, a kick drum. And you usually blend that with another microphone that's inside the kick drum that will capture the high-end frequencies. So I finally built one and tested it out in the studio. So let's go over there and check it out. All right, guys, so this is the Subkick. This is a 12-inch speaker made by, it's the Celestion V30 from my guitar cabinet. And here we have Richie Randa, my cousin, and drummer Supreme, who will be testing it today. And yeah, this is pretty heavy, so it's not very practical to mount on a stand. So we basically just put it on this box, and you see it almost covers the whole kick drum. What size kick drum is this, Rich?
That's a 20-inch kick drum and a 12-inch tom.
Yeah, so it just so happens that Tom holds speakers really well. So we have this just really just sitting in there, and then we put the ring on it and just kind of finger tied with these little mounting rings, and that's pretty much it. This is kind of the simplest, crudest way, if you will, to just kind of get it going really fast. And you could take the speaker in and out, and Richie could have his tom back if he wants. All right, so keeping it really simple, all you gotta do is basically cut up a mic cable, and they're labeled on the connector. Cut off the female connector and solder pin 2 to the positive terminal of the speaker and pin number 3 to the negative terminal. And you could secure the ground to the chassis. It's pretty self-explanatory, like super easy. That's all you gotta do. And then you got this mic cable dangling from it that you just plug straight into your interface. So the signal coming from the Subkick is going to be really hot, so you're going to want to use something like this as an attenuator. We have it set to minus 30 dBs. There's actually one built into our interface, which is the Scarlett 18i20. We have a pad on these first two inputs, and it actually wasn't enough. So we had to get one of these anyways. And yeah, so we set it to negative 30, then we don't need this pad. If we use this pad, we can set it to negative 20. Negative 40 is just a little too much. So this was a little $25 piece off of Amazon, and that's what we're using, so it works. Traditionally, people use like 6.5 inch to like 8-inch speakers. They don't really use 12-inch speakers, and I think the smaller speaker, it's a lot easier, a lot more practical to mount to things. So that's why we just have ours sitting on the box like this. But it should more or less work the same, so we're gonna see what it sounds like. So we got an 8 drum mic setup going into our Scarlett interface, the 18i20. We basically got 2 overheads. We got 1 tom mic, we won't be using that one. We've got a SM57 on the snare, and we've got a CAD Pro kick drum microphone on the floor tom. And then, of course, in the kick, we've got a Shure Beta that's in getting the beater, one of those guys. So that's going to get all our high-end frequency that we will blend with the Subkick. We got the Subkick, and then we've got an Audio-Technica A2 2020 for a room microphone. It's just happened to be a great scenario. I had this speaker lying around. I even had this cable lying around where the female connector was bad, so I was gonna even like try to replace that. And I thought, oh wait, I could just cut it up and use it for the Subkick because the cable was still good, just the connector that was wonky. So we've been wanting to build a Subkick for a long time because we've seen a lot of people do it and it looks cool. And now it actually sounds pretty cool too. So it's definitely something that I think was a successful endeavor, and we definitely will use from here on out when recording drums. What do you think, Rich?
Yeah, I was honestly really surprised when we were doing the on and off testing, monitoring what we recorded, and you could really tell a difference. Like there's a lot of low end that this thing picks up. So
yeah, when people want to like mix the drums, if they don't have two microphones, one getting more low and one more high, then like they'll duplicate the one track that they had and they'll try to mix them one low and one high. So this just gives you like, yeah, kind of some natural, unique sound. And I'm actually surprised that, yeah, being a 12-inch guitar cab speaker, it doesn't really seem to, mess with the concept. It still works really well. And yeah, if it was just a little smaller, that'd be easier to move around and store, but it's not bad. Subkick. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And go ahead and let me know your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. So until the next video drops, I will see you all next time.